hi. I decided to kind of start like a video diary or like maybe a rant channel, I guess. Mostly because I kind of just wanted to document my journey with not only my mental health, but I guess my physical health, my mental health, just how I am in general. For personal reasons, I guess, I'd like this to be documented because I just be forgetting sometimes. Hello? Like even when my therapist asked me, like, hey, what was going on this week? What was good? What was bad? I'm just like, oh no. Oh my gosh, I need to find something stable to put that on. I guess for this one, I'll just try and be as still as possible until I can find something to put I'm recording on my iPad, so I'm gonna put my little iPad on so I'm not shaking it. But I guess this is gonna be a little bit shaky. So now, is it smart for me to have just like everything about me and my personal life out on the internet? Probably not, but I don't know. I'm gonna die anyways one day, so what does it matter? So today was pretty cool, I guess. Went to work. Work was fine. Nothing necessarily super bad. My friend invited me to the Oddities Expo. Pretty excited to go to that with her. Hopefully I'll be able to go. And then should go thrifting today with a couple friends. And freaking nothing was open because it's a Sunday and I didn't look. But we did end up going to the Petco and the Taco Bell. Excuse me, oh my goodness. And it was a good time. And Target. I got a couple things. You know what? It is a sad time to be a Pokemon collector because it's like, hey, do you guys have any freaking Pokemon cards? Or like, no. The only place that I have consistently been able to find Pokemon cards is Ashley Dollar General. And they never have any good packs, unfortunately. But you know what? It's not the end of the world. I feel like my forehead looks gigantic. You just don't know when it ends because I'm just too tall. But I feel like I look weird if I slouch. But doesn't really matter. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like some positive and negative things to talk about because I feel like the negative things I have to say always not necessarily outweigh the positives, but I always have more negative things to say than positive. So I don't know whether to talk about the negative things or the positive things first. On March 28th, my mom, oh my gosh, wait. Because I don't know, this feels like too quick of a switch up. If that makes any sense. From going to like, I don't know how to, talk about positive or negative things, what to do, and then just jump into like the most negative thing that's happened to me in the last week. March 28th, my mom ran over my cat Stormy and killed him. And I feel like a really shitty person and a really shitty cat owner for not realizing that happened for over 2 weeks. And like, because it's normal for him to be gone for a week or two at a time to go over to the neighbor's house or whatever, because he's an outdoor cat. We've let him inside sometimes, but I think we found him outside. He's just been kind of an outside cat like ever since. Because we used to have like a big we used to have like a big old farm. Well, it wasn't even that big. It was like 10 acres. And so we had plenty of room to run around. Oh my god, I'm literally so sorry. What the hell? Stay down there. And so he was just like happy and free all the time. And now that we have moved to somewhere with a little bit less land, he just goes over to the neighbor's house because we live in a pretty vast place with cornfields and whatnot. My mom ran him over. He likes to land our cars in the driveway, and she didn't see him and killed my cat. And I didn't notice until a couple days ago, when I had my friends over, and I was like, oh, I don't know, I wonder where Stormy's at. He's probably at the neighbors. And my mom's told me that she needed to talk to me after I dropped my friends back off at home, and she just dropped the bomb on me, that she killed Stormy, and I feel like I haven't been able to like process that. Like, I cried for like 30 minutes and my mom was brushing my hair, and I just fell asleep. I feel like I didn't have any time to process that, and I go to work the next day, and I guess I was thinking about it more in depth and texting my mom about it, how upset I was at her that she kept it from me, and how upset I was at myself that I didn't notice that he was gone. And yeah, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I've always told myself I'm never gonna cry at work. I'm gonna, no matter what's going on, I'm gonna stick it through. Closest thing I've ever been to crying at work was tearing up a little bit about a breakup a couple years ago when I had broken up with my boyfriend, and like I just barely teared up, and I was fine. I was thugging that shit out. But my mom texted me and told me that we could plant some peonies where he's buried, and I literally broke. Like, I lost all composure, and my manager looked at me through her office window and she was like, "You okay?" And I was like, "Yeah," but then I just started fucking bawling my eyes out, bro, like really bad. And so she opened the door and she asked if I wanted a hug, and I said yes, and I literally bawled in my manager's arms for like 30 fucking seconds. And I shit you not, literally everybody was in tears that day, so I'm glad I wasn't alone, but I'm sure she was like fucking fed up with it. And I was just so upset at work that day. And of course, we were nuts to butts busy. What the hell, man? And I don't know. I feel like I've been trying to, not think about it, but that's all I can think about. I mean, I think about pets that I've lost years and years and years ago. Like, I still cry for my cat Luna. My cat Luna was like my freaking soul cat, bro. And he also got run over. He was an outdoor cat. I don't know, I've just always been like so distraught anytime I've ever had to rehome, or an animal has to get put down, or an animal dies. Even if it's not my own, I grieve so hard for other people's pets too, or like even roadkill. Like, I will, like, if I hit a squirrel with my car, I will literally have to pull over and cry for a couple minutes. Like, I don't know, I feel like I was born with like too much empathy. Like, I feel like I have like the amount of empathy for like a dozen people just built into me, especially for animals. I don't know, I feel like I feel way too much, and it's distressing sometimes. If you hear noise in the background, it's probably my other two cats, Ellie and Socks. They are indoor cats. They're my babies. But yeah, I feel like I have been purposely trying not to process it because I have just been so busy. Every day is work or school, and I don't know. I have so much to do. I'm so busy. I don't really want to process that, but I know I need to at some point. I need to think about it, and I don't know, because it's all I could think about. It's all I could think about, but it's not something that I want to process, because I don't know, because I can think about it, but it's almost like I don't believe it's true. Like, I looked outside and I swear to God I saw Stormy out in the yard, and then I had to like tell myself that wasn't him. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know how to describe it, because it's not like me hallucinating him there. It's just like, that's where Stormy should be, so that's where I'm assuming he is, but he's not there. But in my mind, he's still there, because like, it's still so fresh and new. And I can't believe that my baby has been buried in the ground for 2 weeks and I didn't know about it. And I didn't notice. I'm not about to cry in my first fucking YouTube video. Like, what the hell? See that little tear right there? We're just gonna go ahead and suck that right back up. Oh shoot. Wait guys. Yo, what the hell? This is probably gonna be like a very reoccurring thing though, because I literally will cry over anything. Like, Taco Bell didn't put sauce on my taco. I'll shed a couple tears over it. Which, speaking of Taco Bell, guys, switching it up a little bit, I have a really like, kind of like almost like a duck kind of laugh. I don't know how to pronounce it, or not pronounce it. I just don't know how to describe it. But you know how Taco Bell, whenever you pull up, they're like, are you using the Taco Bell rewards app for your points or whatever? And it doesn't really matter what you say because it doesn't fucking matter. And I was just like, no, because like I just say it anyways. I don't care if the workers hear me or not because they're gonna talk to me right after it anyways. And my friends in the back was like, no, like he yelled it, and I was and I lost it, bro. I literally was laughing so hard. And the Taco Bell worker was like, yo, are you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, yeah, that's just my laugh. And then she was like, it's okay, take a deep breath, take deep breaths, breathe through it. And I'm like, oh my God. Literally was about to end it all right there. I was like, oh my God. And they forgot sour cream on my other friend's taco, so bad. But I got 2 orders of my freaking cinnamon twist, so all was good. All was good. And the Dirty Baja Blasts are so good, bro. Give me 8 of those Dirty Blasts. Delicious. But yeah, I feel like that's most of like the main things happening right now. I feel like that's kind of like what I wanted to talk. Well, I could get deeper in the whole cat thing and about how I have been like, I don't know, thinking about my own mortality and the mortality of all of my animals and everything around us. But I feel like maybe that's like a topic for another day. Unless it's not. Unless you guys gaff about me and the inner workings of what I'm thinking about my own mortality and whatnot, and how, like, I don't know, it's getting really hard for me to accept like the realities of mortality. And I have a friend who's a mortician and he's just fine with it, and I just wish that I could accept mortality and the fact of death. And I don't know, I feel like such a chud for like wasting so much of my life scrolling on my phone and sleeping, when all I do is I eat and I sleep and I scroll on my phone and I go to work and I go to school. I just feel so chud. Does anyone else just feel so chud? And like when they think about the realities of life, they're like, damn, I'm such a fucking chud. Like, bro, I'm just a chud. I'm just a Foid. I'm just a Foid out here in this big, old, beautiful world. Like, I could be doing so much more, and I'm not. But, I don't know, I feel like I'm getting more and more, like, into that with, like, my psychiatrist and my therapist. Turns out, your boy probably has a mood disorder. But, don't know which one yet, and I kind of don't want to get diagnosed, because, like, I kind of don't want to know about a problem that I'm probably going to have for the rest of my life. That is, like, yes, I can take medicine to help it, but it's never going to go away. That, I just don't like to think about that either. But, you know what? It is the reality of my life. The story of my life, I'll take her home. Type shit. But, yeah, guys. Let me know if there's anything you guys want me to talk about. I say that as if this video isn't gonna get 1 view, and it's just me rewatching it on YouTube. Anyways, you guys are cool. I'll see you on the flip side, I guess. Bye!